Hi, kiddo. How are you doing? Today is Saturday, 22nd of January, 2022. And yesterday I couldn't record. I just came too late, too much work and other things. But here I am today. And as usual, I have the list of things that I want to talk about, because those are the ones that stand out the most at the time that I'm like recalling. So, okay, I always talk about your dance. So now you're dancing. I haven't seen much, but your mommy actually made a video about you dancing, and what you're doing now is you put your hands on the ground, right? And so you are like in this angle, right? And then you start bringing your leg up as if you were doing some kind of yoga. So it's really cute. I really like how you're exploring your body and how you explore, how do you test your body in space. Love it. Beautiful. Then, okay, just a few things that really stood out today. One was in the daytime. Usually I don't put you to bed in the daytime. It's only your mommy. But because you have got really accustomed to me putting you in bed, like lying next to you while you fall asleep, then you wanted me to go with you this afternoon. So I did. But also lately, like, you know that you play and you want to go out, and I let you out at least once, just so you know that you can. And so I let you out. We went out. You played a few more minutes. You wanted to connect the Christmas tree. We still had the Christmas tree on. But I said, no, come on, that's too much. So I just gave you some water to drink. And before going inside, I told him, I told you, buddy, this is it. Now you have to sleep. And we went inside, and the usual thing, you started playing and you wanted to go out again. You just like, right? I'm like, no. And of course you wanted to cry and everything, but I was like, look. And mommy was like, it's time to sleep. I was like, wait, just give me time. And I just reminded you, very gentle, right, with a very nice voice. Because of course you don't understand the words, all the words I'll be saying, right? But what I know, is the energy. You can feel my energy, and I'm sure in some shape, way, or form, you actually do understand what I am telling you, not by the words, but by something much bigger than the words. So I explained to you like I would have explained to anyone, any adult, right? Like, look, buddy, we agreed on this. I allowed you out. You played. You decided to come in. Now it's time to sleep. You have to honor your word. And you look at me like, so I kept talking to you, right? And every time you chilled more and more and more and more. And then you lied down and you fell asleep. So it was, and your mom lady told me, I can't believe it. I can't believe you pulled this one off. Like, I was like, okay, let's let him try. Like, I'll let you try, but you're not going to succeed talking with him. And then I saw you and he went to sleep peacefully. I was like, yeah. Like, you see, like, I'm so glad that you're so reasonable, that you allowed to show mommy that we are men of words. We can actually agree on something, not because you are young. It means that you're stupid, or that you don't care, or you don't understand, or you don't know when you commit to something. I know. For a lot of people, even when I say it sounds like, it's a baby. But no, I refuse to see you as something else than an equal to me. And while I know I have responsibilities, obviously, like you cannot go and change your nappy or you cannot go and get your own food for now, I know that at a much deeper level and at a much more important level, we are equals, if not more, because, you're not polluted by the world. You're not limited by anything. You are limitless at this point. So as long as I give you the time, the reason, the energy, the explanation, you will do it. You just need time to emotionally settle down because your emotions are new. I mean, before this, you were a soul, your spirit, right? So you don't have to contend with the human emotions. So this is something new for you, and I understand that, and I honor that. So I just have to give you the time so your emotions can settle enough for you to be the reasonable little one that you are. And you did. And you know what? In the nighttime, it was the same. Exactly the same. And you were like, want to go out like just a few minutes ago. And you were really sleepy, but I can tell that you're really happy when daddy spends a lot of time with you. And so it's very difficult for you to let go and just fall asleep. Because at the end of the day, I think it's simply you, right? Babies, newborns, they don't want to sleep because they don't know that they are waking up. For you guys, it's like a dream, right? And it takes so many nights following by days until you have some kind of certainty that there's a tomorrow. Because you have no idea, right? It could very well that it could all be a dream, like I said in another video, right? What about if this that I'm sensing that I'm 49 years old and all these things have happened? Maybe they have never happened. Maybe it's just an instant of me dreaming all this, and suddenly I wake up elsewhere, and when I wake up, I will feel a little bit sad because I feel like, I dreamed, and I feel the sadness of letting go, right? Like I let go something as if I died somewhere else or something. I think it's not just possible, but I think it happens. I've had the experience many times that I fell asleep, especially when I was younger, and I had the feeling that I slept 5 minutes, but they were extremely deep. And when I came back, I had the impression that I had lived a complete life, like decades. And I had just come back from those decades, and all that life was just inside those 3 or 4 minutes that I slept. I could be wrong. I could be crazy, but again, I choose to trust my experience. I choose my experience, my own experiences, the things that I have lived, right? And no one can disprove them. I can't prove them either, but that doesn't mean that it's not true. And if you are slightly acquainted with quantum physics, then you know that, like it's completely possible. Time is eternal. Space doesn't really exist. I mean, everything, all the potentials are happening, and the awareness can move from one place to the other, and time can extend or get as short as our conscious wants, or like senses time in whatever reality or experience is experiencing it. So anyway, it doesn't matter. It's just too philosophical, this one. But point is that it just happened again in the nighttime. And tonight, right? Just I was playing with you while you were, winding down to final sleep. I was just taking your arm and singing like a rabbit. I make this voice of a rabbit, and I was just like doing it and playing with you, and you were laughing and laughing out loud. And I do have a policy with you, and the policy is quite simple. I don't stop the game unless you want me to stop. Meaning, even if I'm tired, even if we did the one thing, because, babies and toddlers love doing things for like dozens and dozens and dozens of times. My policy is simple. As long as you want to play, I keep playing, even if I'm tired. Like I was really like my shoulder was like, ugh, because I was like lying down right on the side, so I was getting tired. I was like, I don't care, and I never do. Right, like whatever it is that we're doing, we're throwing something, we're whatever it is. I play until you want to change the game, because I want you to feel completely satisfied in whatever we do. I don't want to, I'm tired, no, I'm bored, or it's too many times, or I have something better to do. No, to be honest, I have nothing better to do. And unless I really have a commitment with someone else, right, that I would be bothering their time, I just don't stop. That's it. So that's my policy, and I have done it for, all this time. And it makes me feel very happy as a dad. I can go to sleep at night knowing that I did what I could, right? I don't feel that I left anything on in the tank, and I withheld it from you. You are at the age and you are with your dad, so if you need that, that's what I want to give you. And I love how you laugh, and how you laugh out loud, and how you smile, and how you chuckle. It's just fantastic. I love it. But before, right, in between your daytime sleep and your nighttime sleep, we went to the gym. I took you and mommy to the gym, and it's Saturday late, like 4 or 5 p.m. So there's no one there anymore. It's a private place, so private club kind of thing. So we have the whole place for the three of us. And I did one circuit for you, like put all these jumps, whatever, those boxes where people jump to. People that do CrossFit, they will know very well what this is, right? So I make this, I put some ramps, and I showed you how you could use the circuit, right? And you did. And then I took the one wall ball, not the ball that I gave you last week, but it's quite big, right? It's the balls that people use to throw to the wall and catch it and squat. Very, very popular in CrossFit. So I took 10 pounds, and I showed you how you could roll it, like up on the ramp, and then like straight, and then down, and then up to another block that I made. So you actually did it, and I know it's a big job, but you love challenges, and you love very physical stuff. So I was like, okay, well, let's give it a try, right? And you did it, and you organized your little hands. You understood that you cannot, if you're pushing the ball upwards, you cannot push it from high above, right? You have to really go down and push it upwards, right? And then when it's up, sometimes you just put your head to keep the ball from rolling down, and just like, I was like, oh my God, Daddy is so proud of you when you do those things. I love and I admire physical abilities, capabilities, physical traits. And definitely you are quite very impressive. Of course, it's 10 pounds, 4.5 kilos. It's quite a bit for it's like, I don't know how many kilograms you are. We haven't been to the doctor in ages. So I guess you're around 12 kilos, 13, maybe 15. So it would be between 30 and 40% of your weight, your body weight. But of course, you do what you can. I mean, it's not like I'm just pushing you in any way or form. I'm just you just see me, and then you just go and do it. And of course, I help you at the beginning, because you don't have the coordination. You don't know. You haven't learned the rules of this physical realm. So, but once you do it, I let you do it, and you're super happy. I can tell. You get really pumped. You're proud of yourself. And Mom is like, oh, I feel so bad that it's heavy. And it's like, why do you feel bad? I mean, you should feel happy. You should feel proud that your son is having these amazing feelings of I can do it. There's no limits for me. That's precious. Really, that is precious. And if you were a girl, or if we ever have a baby girl, I'm going to do the same with her, because I want her to feel, I mean, if she wants, right, that she's capable of everything, anything and everything. So we did that. And so that's it, right? Then we came back home, and this was really cool, buddy, because I said that we put you to bed, right? I was there as well, and I always let you out once out of the room, right? For different reasons, but one of them is, again, I don't want you to feel like, okay, daddy said this and I have to. Okay, we can negotiate. I can let you out once, right? You do what you have to do. If it gives me the chance of seeing if you need some water, if you need anything at all, right? So we went out. You went straight for my ukulele. You know where I left it. So you went there. Then you gave it to me, and you take my pants, right? Like you pull from myself. You pull me from my trousers to the sofa, and then you cleaned. You took all the toys away from the sofa, and you told me, like, you sit, right? Like, you obviously put me to sit there, and you gave me you took the ukulele and you tried to open it and give it to me, and it's like, I was like, do you want me to play? And he's like, it's just like this. So I started playing for you, and I want to play it for you now. So, well, I booked this ukulele because I wanted, mommy booked it actually, because we wanted to expose you to music as soon as possible. So when you were like 3-4 months old, we booked it, and I've been playing it, never played before the ukulele. So yeah, but I make voices to make it like fun for you. So this is like a so, and you love it. When I sing normally, you like it, but when I sing like a cartoon character, you just love it, and you start like, you're so happy. So it's like, why don't you feel me? Buttercup baby, just to let me down and mess me around, and the worst of all, you never come maybe when you say you will. And I love you so, I need you more than anyone, darling. You know that I have from the start. So build me up, Buttercup, build me up. Buttercup, don't break my heart. Something like that. I've never played it and recorded myself, so it makes me a bit weird, nervous, and shy or something. But anyway, you love it, and I do it much better when I'm not recording. And anyway, it doesn't matter. You don't judge me. You just like it so much. So, so that's it, buddy. I don't want to make it long. Today, Mom is not feeling very well. She's dealing with some emotional stuff from the time that she had you. It's not because of you, but she had a C-section, and there's so much emotional damage to women's bodies with this bullshit of C-section. It's one of those procedures that it's completely, absolutely, and totally like overused. But anyway, life, we try to avoid it, but certain things happen that unfortunately she had to do it. And also, unfortunately, I haven't been able to help her much yet, because actually I deal with these kind of things a lot. I dealt in the past with these kind of things a lot, with the emotional pain and energy stuck in the body through trauma, through things that are not brought to conscious on time, right? In time. So when we went to the gym, I put her on this plate, this thing that shakes a lot, and it did certain movements, and she definitely responded to them, right? So she felt a little bit unwell afterwards. But unfortunately, something that we all have to face. I mean, when we have a surgery, when we have a trauma, physical, emotional, of any kind, right? It's important to process it, not just at a mental level, not just talking about it, but actually it's paramount to give the body the opportunity to let go. Because when the body suffers, when the body is afraid, just afraid, when you are afraid, when you have a problem, when you have something really strong happening, the body contracts. Depending on the kind of situation, different organs, different places in the body are going to contract. And unfortunately, we have lost the human capability of allowing the body to release trauma. There are techniques, one or two I know, they're really good. The one I developed is also extremely good, probably is the most powerful, but unfortunately, it's also very, very, very painful because you have to accept the pain that you didn't want to face consciously back then. You have to face it. Sooner or later, you have to face it. And the longer the pain is there, the more difficult it's going to be to get it out. And the more painful it's going to be to face it. And if we don't, if we don't face the pain, we don't make friends with the pain, we don't let the pain go through consciously feeling it and resolving it, terrible things happen, like cancers, tumors, heart attacks, all kind of really terrible stuff. I learned this through experience, right? And I had a lot of patients, well, not patients, students, right? Movement students. And it was funny that a lot of them, they came for different reasons, but most of them, after the first class, just started crying and weeping and, and not because of physical pain of any kind or anything I was doing, but men and women just broke down because what I used to teach, right, was just a almost sure way to open up and to get those bodies to release all the trauma that they had stored. So my mom is facing that, but I'm really glad she's willing more and more willing to go through this process once and for all, because it's very important for her, and it's important for everyone. And I'll be teaching you at every step of the way how to let go of these kind of things. And even better, I want to make sure that you store as little pain as possible. Not because I prevent you from having pain, because that's absolutely impossible. The human experience is partially done, it's partially experienced. It's human experience. You understand what I mean, right? The pain is a very important element of living. So, but more than that, through movement, through consciousness, through meditation, through acceptance of difficulties, of fear, right? I hope that I can equip you with the right tools so you are kind of transparent to trauma, meaning it comes and it goes through and it passes you without remaining with any of it, without any of it remaining in you or in your body, even better, in your mind or your soul. So anyway, that's it, kiddo. You know what I'm going to say. I love you. I'm proud of you. I send you a billion tiny kisses. And I can't wait to wake up and play with you tomorrow, because tomorrow is Mommy's massage, which means that I have you for at least 2 to 3 hours, all for my own. And let's see where I'm going to take you. Maybe some park, or I don't know, or go to have a coffee with Daddy somewhere. Of course, you don't drink coffee. And that's it. Okay, so stay as beautiful as you are. Because you are very beautiful. I love you with all my heart, little one. Good night. I love you. Bye.